Breaking news. A federal judge has just halted Donald Trump's plan to send the National Guard into Portland, and this decision could redefine the limits of presidential power in America. Here's what's happening. Trump announced he would deploy 200 National Guard troops to Portland, calling the city war-ravaged and claiming that federal buildings were under attack. But Oregon officials and city leaders pushed back, filing a lawsuit that led to today's court order. Judge Karen Immergut, who was actually appointed by Trump himself, issued a temporary restraining order blocking the deployment. She said the protests in Portland did not justify military intervention and warned that using the Guard could blur the line between civil law and military rule. The order stands until at least October 18th, when the case will be reviewed again. This isn't just about one city, it's about power, who controls the National Guard, and whether a president can override state authority. If presidents can federalize troops without state consent, that could shift the balance of power in a way the founders never intended. At the same time, Trump has authorized deployments in other cities like Chicago, even as Portland remains blocked. Supporters say he's restoring law and order. Critics call it political theater, a move to appear tough while testing constitutional limits. Now, the Justice Department is appealing the judge's order, setting up a major legal showdown. 17 mayors across Oregon have already signed a joint statement opposing the deployment, saying their cities don't need federal troops. If the appeal succeeds, will the state comply or resist? That's the question everyone's watching. Imagine being in Portland tonight. Local police see small, mostly peaceful protests, but the federal government is ready to send in soldiers. For many residents, it feels less like protection and more like occupation. This story is part of a larger struggle playing out across America, a fight over how much power Washington can use inside the states. If Trump wins this battle, future presidents could claim even greater authority to send troops anywhere, anytime. If Oregon wins, it reaffirms that states still have the final say over their own security. One thing is certain. The next few weeks will decide not just what happens in Portland, but how far presidential power can reach. So what do you think? Should the president be able to override states and deploy the National Guard on his own? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and follow for updates. This is constitutional warfare unfolding in real time. Stay tuned.